Well, good morning and welcome to this morning's webinar from EcoProd. Today on the topic of waterless urinals, why choose waterless urinals for our washroom? And today's session is in partnership with our good friends over at Euromat, who will be taking the core of the presentation. So just before we start, a few kind of housekeeping points, frequently asked questions. So we are recording the session this morning so that we can get a link over to you so you can watch it back and share it with other people if you would like to. In the email that we send you that has that link, we'll also make sure that you can download a copy of the slides. So again, that you've got some reference materials if you would like to refer back to it and share it with others. You will notice that all your lines are muted, so we can't hear you, but we do still please invite questions during the session. There is a questions portal on the GoToWebinar control panel. Please do submit any questions that you have as we're going along. We'll try and answer some of them in the background if that's appropriate, but we do allow time at the end of the presentation to cover questions. So please send them through as they pop into your mind, and we'll make sure that they get asked at the end, one way or another. So you'll have seen from your invitation and your booking what the agenda is today. We are going to run through kind of the core of this, the benefits of waterless urinals, how they work, the water saving benefits and the financial benefits, the return on investment that you can expect, as well as course the environmental benefits, and then kind of finishing off with how to look after them, how to make sure that they are maintained and cleaned correctly, etc. So before we get into the meat of that, a few introductions. My name is Rachel. I'm on the business development team here at EcoProd. You will have had your invitation and your confirmations and so on from me, so hopefully you do know my name. The two presenters that we've got today also on the line are Marcus Rose from EcoProd and Marcel from Euromat. So would you two like to do a quick introduction?
Yeah, so I would like to make the start. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar, Why Choose Waterless Urinals for Your Washrooms. My name is Marcel. I'm member of the executive board of Euromat Schweiz AG. I'm in charge for marketing and sales, and I have been working for the company for almost 20 years. Our company is a leading manufacturer of eco-friendly and waterless urinals, and which have become widely accepted and ensure perfectly hygiene environmental protection in thousands of men's toilets around the world. So I'm very happy to give you an insight today about our water-saving products. And first I would hand over to Marcus to introduce himself.
Many thanks, Marcel, and glad to join you and support you today in this webinar. Just to explain to everybody, thank you for joining us this morning. My name is Marcus Rose. I'm the founder and managing director of EcoProd. Our whole ethos is water and energy saving in commercial washrooms, and we've been very pleased to partner with Euromat here in the UK since 2007.
Okay, next slide, please.
So just a little bit of explanation about EcoProd. I'm actually a mechanical engineer by trade and training, and back in 2005, 2006, I saw the need for a new approach in commercial washrooms that adopted in and took on board the need for water and energy saving. And in 2007, we secured a partnership distribution agreement with Euromat. I could see that the technology was completely different to any other product out there in the marketplace with a global patent. And since then, as you can see on the screen, we've added many high quality brands from mostly other European countries that support our belief in what should be adopted as the norm in commercial washrooms. We adopt a specification type sale opportunity with our prospects and clients, which delivers a return on investment promise, which also enhances operation and hygiene in commercial washrooms. And with that, I would now like to hand over Marcel, who's going to go through the core of the presentation around the Euromat technology.
Many thanks, Marcus. So I would just give you a small or a short insight about our company with this slide you're seeing on your screen here. Eurimat Schweiz AG, as I said, is a leading manufacturer of environmental friendly waterless urinals. We are a small medium enterprise with Swiss origin. We do have offices in Switzerland and Germany and have partners in more than 40 countries where we export our products. We have been in business for more than 20 years. What's also specific to our line is we have CO2 neutral production processes, and the product we sell are under worldwide patents. Let's go right into it. The benefits of waterless urinals. Annual savings of 100,000 liters of drinking water per urinal per year. That's our promise. This is what one single urinal can save. You get a short return on investment. It was mentioned before by Marcus as well. All our products give a short return on investment. I come to this subject a little later on in more depth. Easy retrofit. Any water flushed urinal can be replaced by a waterless urinal quickly and easily. Also, the maintenance and cleaning process is unique and is lower in cost. It's a 100% eco-friendly system. There are no chemicals involved. Eurimat can lower your carbon footprint. I will explain that later as well. There is a refinancing option with an advertising display integrated in the urinal itself, as you see on the picture on the right-hand side. Installing Eurimat gives you also a strong environmental mission statement, which you can use to inform your customers and employees. What we have created, you see on this slide, it's an ecological environmental system. So Eurimat is not only offering a waterless urinal, what we are offering is a full ecological solution. It has 4 main points. Point number 1 is a high-tech polycarbonate bowl or ceramic, which are produced CO2 neutral and are 100% recyclable. Number 2 is a unique odor trap technology, which saves 100,000 liters of drinking water a year in average. Number 3 is the microbiological cleaning system, and the circle closes with a financial possibility where you can even increase your return on investment. I'll go through point by point now in more depth about our system. So we come to the next slide, how waterless urinals work. MB Active Trap technology is the heart of our system. Eurimat waterless urinals work with an MB Active Trap, which is an odor trap system based on a vertical membrane technology. The vertical membrane technology guarantees that odors are completely sealed away and is able to withstand both negative and positive pressures. It's impossible for gases from the sewage system to escape. This is done by the vertical membrane system. Eurimat MB Active Trap collects the urine and channels it into the waste pipe without flushing, while at the same time sealing in any odors. Urine is channeled via a vertical membrane straight into the sewage system. The microbiological cleaning block, as you see on the picture below, is a unique thing also to indicate when the trap has to be changed. Above the membrane, there is a microbiological cleaning block called MB Active Cube, which prevents buildup of deposits both inside the odor seal unit and in the waste pipe. As soon as fluids stop flowing through the membrane, it automatically forms an airtight seal. There is a life cycle indicator involved. When the MB Active Trap needs to be changed, the life cycle indicator will let you know. After the MB Active Cube has been dissolved, the red surface below the transparent cover indicates that the MB Active Trap needs to be replaced. So if it's red, operators know the trap has to be replaced. Then there are the urinal bowls involved, of course. We do have two types of urinal bowls. We have the high-tech polycarbonate bowls. The sanitary injection molded plastic bowl is extremely resilient and makes Urimat waterless urinals shatterproof. The urinal is very lightweight, only weighs about 4.2 kilos, making it extremely easy to install. The insulating effect of the high-tech polycarbonate prevents any residue on the surface. The non-porous surface prevents the growth of bacteria and the development of odors, which guarantees absolute hygiene. Optionally, with advertising display to generate revenues, as you see on the picture on the right. We also do offer high-quality ceramic bowls. The waterless ceramic bowl is made from a high-quality durable ceramic material. The ceramic urinals weigh about 18 to 20 kilos. The surface prevents as well residue as well as bacteria growth and the development of odors. Let's talk about the return on investment. Depending on the region and water price, a return of investment of between 4.5 and 14 months can be achieved. We here would like to show you an example at Tottenham Hotspur, which we could install together with our partner EcoPro 2 years ago. The picture on the right, where savings of 50,000 liters per urinal and year are achieved. Tottenham Hotspur saves in total 42,500,000 liters of valuable drinking water per year. They have a water tariff in Tottenham of £2.30 by cubic meter. So Tottenham makes a total saving per year of £97,750 just by the simple decision to install waterless urinals in their new venue. Another interesting example is a global soft drinks company based in Norfolk, saved over £15,000 per year and achieved payback in only 4.5 months. The company was using over 7.8 million liters of water per year for flushing urinals, costing over 15,600 per year in water charges. The supply of urinals cost 3,417, installation cost 1,990. A year's maintenance cost of £452. Total cost of the project in year one was £5,859. So by the year two, the cost was only £452 in maintenance charges, with a saving of over £15,600 in annual water charges. Payback on 13 waterless urinals, including installation and yearly maintenance, was achieved in 4.5 months. In addition, the water saving of 7.8 million liters per year equates to a reduction of 1,366 kilograms of CO2 emissions. So also the CO2 emission reduction is an interesting subject by installing waterless urinals. To the subject return on investment, I would also like to mention the media. Urimat offers an advertising medium with a wide reach in clearly defined target group, which dynamically delivers real-time advertising messages to your customers via the internet. Through the display, you can generate income. The screens can be used to promote your own products and events or services, as well as carrying independent paid-for advertising, which additionally improves your return on investment. So here we really say Urimat, including a digital display, can even become a cash cow. It's not only saving, it's even generating income. The water saving benefits. Obviously, reduction of cost. Waterless urinals drastically reduce your water bill, as we have seen in the examples before. Safety and health issues are important as well. Waterless urinals have no push button to activate the flush and improve the safety of your customers and employees with 100% contactless operation. No more blockages. With the installation of waterless urinals, operators can lower their maintenance cost. there are no more waste pipe blockages as without water flushing. There is no buildup of limescale deposits in the pipes. As a result, there are no more overflowing urinals. Improved hygiene. Waterless urinals improve hygiene in the washroom. With the absence of water, there are less bacteria which can develop. Studies have shown that there are less colony-forming units found in waterless urinals compared to water-flushed urinals. Green building, very important point. Waterless urinals generate points for LEED and BREEAM certifications. So if a company wants to build a green building and get the certificates, waterless urinals will help to achieve the points in the water area. So this is just an example of Autogrill Switzerland, one of our long-standing customers. They actually confirm what I've said before. With around 50 waterless urinals at over 10 of our locations, we save around 5 million liters of precious drinking water every year, which is also positively reflected in our costs. Since the waterless urinals were installed, we have had practically no blockages in our drains. As we constantly receive positive feedback from our customers with regard to our environmentally friendly urinals, we will continue to use Urimat products and would be happy to recommend them. What other environmental benefits are offered by Urimat? The water saving, to mention it again, waterless urinals are saving the planet's most precious resource with an annual saving of 100,000 liters of drinking water per year and urinal. We do offer an ecological cleaning concept. MB Active Cleaner, which is our ecological cleaner, is label free and allows to clean urinals without the use of hazardous and harmful chemicals. Lower carbon footprint. Waterless urinals lower your carbon footprint as they save 175 grams CO2 by each 1,000 liters of water saved. Carbon neutral production. Urimat waterless urinals made of high-tech polycarbonate are produced in a carbon-free production. Then we have less emission in transportation. Urimat waterless urinals produce less emissions in transportation due to the lightweight polycarbonate construction. The urinals are stackable and are shipped in boxes by 2 pieces. So we cut volumes in shipping in half. They can even send out by mail. 20 times less liquid shipped. MB Active Cleaner is highly concentrated, is diluted 1 in 20 with water before use. So also there we ship less weight, we ship less canisters, less material, which is less emission in transportation. Lower maintenance and cleaning costs. Waterless urinals are much easier and quicker to clean compared to traditional water-flushed urinals, as there are no edges and flushing rims where bacteria and limescale can develop. No limescale buildup. With waterless urinals, there are no more waste pipe blockages, as without water flushing, there is no buildup of limescale deposits in the pipes. As a result, there are no more overflowing urinals. Considerable costs are saved due to clear pipes. This no limescale issue was actually also one of the main reasons why, for example, the Swiss highway chain Marché was also deciding on Urimat. Not just the water saving, but also the clear pipes. No more broken electric parts. With waterless urinals, there are no more broken flush sensors, which are costly and have to be replaced. Equally, no batteries have to be replaced, as in waterless urinals, there is no flush sensor and no electricity involved at all. Again, maybe a confirmation of what I've just said. Migros, Switzerland. Migros is the biggest Swiss retailer. Migros has been counting on environmentally friendly urinals from Urimat Schweizerge for almost 20 years. With over 100 waterless urinals installed at more than 50 locations, we significantly reduce our water consumption and water costs. Thanks to the waterless operation, of the urinals, there is no longer any urine scale in the drains, which thus reduces our maintenance costs. Since the waterless urinals from Urimat were installed, both the hygiene and air quality in our men's toilets have improved in general. Also, Migros Ostschweiz will consider using Urimat for further buildings in the future and would recommend the products and services of Urimat Schweiz AG. Urimat also offers users a pleasanter washroom environment. It's more important than ever that companies are seen to be environmentally friendly. In the washroom area, your organization can make significant improvements to become more ecological and show your green credentials to the public. What are the aspects today's public washrooms have to meet? Cleanliness and hygiene is key. That's very obvious. But washrooms also need to be functional and well maintained, and also have to meet the expectations of your customers and employees in terms of ecology and sustainability. This bears a huge opportunity. The washroom offers significant opportunities for your organization to be perceived as eco-friendly and environmentally conscious with relatively easy measures. With our 20 years of experience, we can offer consultations on how to make your washroom greener by saving water and energy, reduce your waste, and lower your carbon footprint. So what's involved in installing waterless urinals? Easy installation, I mentioned it before. Waterless urinals are easy to install. Due to the absence of flush control sensors, there is no electricity needed, except for the models with LCD screen or self-cleaning function. But in general, there is even a saving there installing waterless urinals. Short installation time. Urimat waterless urinals are installed in less than 20 minutes. This is less than half of the time used for the installation of traditional water-flushed urinals. Everywhere installable. Waterless urinals can be installed everywhere and are always connected to the existing drain pipe. Wall mounting frame for new installations. For an easy installation, we offer the practical assembly element for new installations and renovations, which makes installation even more easy for waterless urinals. Let's talk about the cleaning. How to clean and maintain waterless urinals. For the cleaning of waterless urinals, we recommend MB Active Cleaner, which is a special microbiological cleaning agent for cleaning and removing odors. The cleaner is eco-friendly. It works on a microbiological basis without any environmentally harmful or hazardous substances. It's skin-friendly. MB Active Cleaner is dermatologically tested for skin friendliness and rated as very good. Eliminating bad odors. MB Active Cleaner eliminates the bad odors caused when organic matter decomposes. It is particularly well suited for maintenance, cleaning, and odor elimination in heavily used washrooms and sanitary facilities. Value for money. MB Active Cleaner is highly concentrated and extremely economical. So in short points, microorganic cleaning is pH neutral, biological, and sustainable. MB Active Cleaner contains microorganisms that penetrate the pores and destroy any odors caused by organic residues deposited there, leaving a pleasant and lasting freshness. Used daily even prevents odors from developing. Regular use helps to neutralize odors and prevents the development of new odors. So it's an active cleaner, as the name says. We also thought about how to even make lives easier for operators in terms of cleaning and maintenance. And we launched 1.5 years ago a global innovation which is called Urimat CS, the waterless cleaning system. With our model Urimat CS, CS stands for cleaning system, we have launched the world's first self-cleaning waterless urinal, which delivers a new hygiene standard. The Urimat CS is time and money saving. With its fully automated, individually programmable cleaning intervals, helps to save both time and money. It's fully automated. With the one-of-a-kind Urimat cleaning system, operators have a permanently predictable amount of cleaning work, which can be individually programmed, which not only shortens the amount of work required, it protects the drain pipes too. Cheaper than conventional urinals, our customers also save considerable costs using this environmental friendly system, which uses no water whatsoever. This ultimately makes Urimat cleaning system cheaper in operation than conventional urinals. References. In virtually every industry, we can name prestigious references that place their confidence in us every day. You will find Urimat systems in sports stadiums, in shopping centers, in cinemas, any kind of public places, airports, restaurants, but also industry, train stations, motorway services. The fast-growing number of very big but also smaller references prove that waterless urinals in public places and in general have really become indispensable. If you want to make a strong environmental statement as well, I can only recommend you to also choose Urimat, of course. Thank you very much for your interest in this webinar and your attention. So I would then give back the microphone to Rachel when it comes to the question and answers.
Thank you very much. Yes, I have got a few questions. There's a couple about blockages in pipes. So let me group them together. So what is the evidence of reduced uric acid buildup in the waste pipes? And plumbers tell me that waterless urinals lead to blockages in pipes. Why do you disagree?
Well, we disagree and even could prove it with many tests we've done with bigger customers, as I mentioned, on especially highway chains, heavily used urinals, where they had to drill the pipes several times a year while using water flushed urinals before. After testing, they found out there is no hard urine stone buildup while using waterless urinals. The main reason for that is actually that the question is how actually how is urine stone and limescale formed? Urine and water is actually the combination which causes the problem. As the combination with a flush of 2 to 3 liters with a minimal amount of urine creates the hard stone in the pipes. If we don't have the water involved, there will be no hard stones in the pipes. There will be maybe some soft residues, but never urine stones where pipes have to be drilled. So according to this knowledge and according to many tests we've done, we can easily disagree to this question.
Okay, thank you. This one, I don't know about this one. In the press, there is talk about flushing toilets and urinals generating aerosols. Does the waterless system take that risk away?
Okay, yes, we are aware of that. There are a few studies, I think, around especially since beginning of this year. There is a new study showing how turbulence from a toilet bowl can create a large plume that is potentially infectious to a bathrooms next visitors. We know about that study. So what scientists actually have found is that flushing a toilet can generate a cloud of aerosol droplets that rises nearly 3 feet. Those droplets may linger the air long enough to be inhaled by a shared toilet. This is what they found. There is no study we've done actually with urinals, but that water flushing actually creates aerosols is, as it seems, tested, and it might be the case as well. It can happen anywhere where there is a water flush in a toilet, whether it is in a urinal or in a toilet. There are studies, you'll find them on the internet. We've heard about that as well.
Okay, thank you. I've got a couple of questions about smell. So colleagues tell me waterless urinals smell, and leaving urine on the urinal surface, surely this leaves an odour.
Okay, the system actually we're using is the pore-free surface. First of all, let urine run down, so there will be no residues in the bowl. Secondly, there is also it is also the case that urine itself actually is sterile. It doesn't really smell. And then we use the concept of MB active cleaning. While we are using the MB active cleaner for cleaning urinals, we spray the bowls in where the bacteria always eat away the particles which bacteria needs to perform. So with the MB active concept and the construction of the urinal bowl, a urimat or a waterless urinal cannot smell.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a trough option?
It's a big subject, I know, in the UK. Marcus, maybe you want to have a word about that. I would like to pass this to you.
Okay, Marcel. Yeah, this comes up a lot actually. The reasoning behind this question traditionally in the UK is that architects and specifiers have always, and I'm going to use the word assumed, that you can get more users through a gents washroom that's got a urinal trough as opposed to individual urinal bowls. Now, we proved that that is actually a myth, and I'm going to go back to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We trialed the Urimat technology in the old White Hart Lane Stadium for the last season before obviously they transferred to the new stadium, and they proved in that washroom that the throughput through that actual area was quicker than before when they'd had troughs. And the reasoning behind that is everybody has their personal space, and there's also a study out there that proves that if you have your own personal space, you will urinate quicker. And so therefore the Urimat technology, and also coupled with that, was the fact that after the trial, we actually took apart all the waste pipe work from that trial washroom, and every single piece of it was totally clear. So that goes back to the other original question about blockages. So Tottenham themselves, along with their design team and the architects, then had to put into the design schedule that the Urimat technology was the only solution, and that there would be no reduction in throughput through those washrooms by having urinal bowls as opposed to troughs. Also, the issue with troughs is, however good the cleaning is, the whole of that surface is never actually that hygienic. Hope that helps answer the question.
Thank you. Question about maintenance services. Who does the maintenance? I think that is, does the customer do their own maintenance, or do we have a maintenance service?
Marcus, if you would like to go on.
Sure. Well, the answer to that is both. Because the maintenance is very straightforward, there aren't any hazardous products involved, everything is user-friendly, the customer themselves, along with the janitorial maintenance teams, can actually carry out all those processes in-house. But likewise, we do have customers that want to hand over the maintenance schedule to us, and we have a number of customers around the UK where we actually carry out that process for them using our nominated contractors.
Okay, thank you. And I think, unless any more pop through, I think this is probably the last one. Are they vandal proof?
The polycarbonate bowls we produce in an injection molding process are, I would say, very resilient, very vandal proof. It's almost indestroyable because compared to usual material you use, like ceramics, for example, they are less. Let's say they're less vandal proof than polycarbonate. In the polycarbonate material, they are basically unbreakable. So for lots of stadia, lots of public places also use the polycarbonate version due to this fact.
Okay, thank you. I don't think I've got any more questions popping through. So with that then, I will say thank you very much, Marcel, for your presentation. Thank you, Marcus, for being available and for covering questions. Thank you to all of the attendees. Thank you very much for giving up your time and attending the presentation today. Later on today, you will get an email with a link to the recording and a link to download the slides, as I promised at the beginning. But if you do have any other questions, please do drop us a line. We'll be very happy to help. Okay, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.